Nike Kobe, Bruce Lee editions for that game. And we ended up winning. And from that point on, it was hands down my favorite shoe ever.
Dang, that was a big old greasy handprint on the box. What's up, guys? We have another pair of Ma Maniére black flat pewters. These came from exclusive access from the SNKRS app. And this is the other video where I had a, we'll just call them a other pair. And some of you guys in the comments were like, oh, that's not the official pair. And I'm like, whatever. Well, how about now, though? How about now? Shout out to SNKRS for getting me this pair. And almost passed on them. I was like, you know what? I'm going to be honest. I don't think they're that amazing, but they are dope though. So I was like, you know what? Let's just pull the trigger while I have a chance. They were like 250. And I was like, I'll do it for the review. I'll do it for the review because I had both pairs and I don't even have the other pair anymore. I got rid of those shortly after I made the video. And all I have is this pair from Nike, the Authentics, the retail pair, whatever you want to call them. They are here and they're just as beautiful. There's only like two things I noticed and I went straight to the toe box. Let's look at the other one. That one's a little bit more chunky. I get it, but that's okay. The leather and everything else pretty much looks the same. It's just the cut of the thick suede around the toe box. It's just cut a lot thicker on the other pair compared to the retail pair. And of course I like how the retail pair is cut. It looks a lot cleaner. It's more in line with the original Jordan 3 shape and structure. And I did go with a 9.5. I kind of regret going with the 9.5 just a little bit because I forgot with the Ma Maniére 3s, they're made with that quilted inside. So the materials, and they have polyurethane insoles. I'll show you that a little later. When you add all those nice things, it makes the shoe, you know, a lot more tighter on your foot. And the laces, I thought the laces weren't laced like this with that other pair that I had, but when I go back and look at that video, surprise, surprise, they were. And that's nice because I actually like how they lace these up. Like I said, everything was really the same. Even the box was a little bit more beat up, but everything was pretty much the same. It's just the cut of the suede. I keep wanting to say elephant print. It's not elephant print, but again, that suede. The upper on the tongue is really, really nice. That's actually a very transitional type suede on the tongue. I didn't run my finger across in the video, but it does have a very premium feel to it. You got a bunch of the A's behind the tongue. And the Ma Maniére, the white ones, they had like the quilted behind the tongue as well, which I kind of like that a little bit better. But here's the polyurethane insoles. And I was like, oh, see, that's where they got me. The other pair didn't have polyurethane insoles, but guess what? They did. It says Dream Cell on it. And I'm gonna tell you right now, they feel exactly the same. There's no different. I will say the 9.5 in the other, it was a little bit bigger. It was a little bit bigger. That's why I didn't pull the trigger on a 9 or a 10 for this pair, which I kind of should have. I'm wearing them actually right now. I'm seeing if they break in or not because I was thinking about switching the insoles to Ortholite. And before I forget again, I wanted to mention this shoe really reminds me of course, the black cement. It really reminds me of, okay, did they put that on the other as well? They sure did. It looks a little thicker, I must say, but it's there. It's there. But like I was saying, this shoe really reminds me of the Dark Elephant 3s. Do you guys remember those? I actually have those. They're in storage, so I didn't use them for the video. But let me find a picture real quick. Here they are. They remind me of this, and I know here's the unpopular opinion. I like the Dark Elephant 3s a little bit better. I just do. They look better for me. And look at the cut on them. That's kind of the cut that's standard on all Jordan 3s from like 2020. So if they would have cut that other pair just like this, it would have been like 100% identical. Well, almost, except for some of the small other little things like the signatures and all that. But you get the point. They weren't really that off. And people were in the comments like, oh, those are fake. Those are foo-foo. I'm like, really? They look the same to me. But I ain't gonna lie, when I did see that toe box, I was like, that's a little thick. And I did step back out a little later. I was in my robe. I was like, you know what? Let's put those dark pewter laces in them. I actually think those look better than the black laces. I mean, it's already a boring looking shoe, and the black laces make them look more boring. So these dark pewter purple laces actually look a lot better in the sneaker. So I was like, you know what? Let's give them at least one lace swap. I didn't go with the sail because the sail is going to be a little too clashy for me. So I just didn't do it. And I probably will never put the sail laces in this shoe. But yeah, dark elephants over these for me. And I even still think I like the white pair better than this black pair. I don't know. I own both. And that pair is also in stores, so I didn't pull them out. But this is a smooth ass shoe. Don't get me wrong. I do like it. I'm happy that the app gave me the opportunity. There goes those sail laces. They're nice laces. And they got that whole work harder thing. And the insole, what did that say while you were sleeping? Oh, and before I forget again, somebody in the comments in the last video was saying the Ma Maniére guy, he was basically saying that he doesn't care if people backdoor his sneakers from like the retail outlets, because that TikTok clip that I put in that video, they were saying like he was working in the black market and working with Chinese factories and all that stuff. And I was just like, okay. But someone's saying that's not really the case. They misrepresented what was really going on in that clip, and he's not in legal trouble. He was just like, yo, if you guys want to backdoor my sneakers, I don't care, because I actually already sold them to the retailer. So you guys sell them and get your money back however you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it is what it is. But look at the shoe again. You could just tell it's a little thicker cut, and that's okay. It is a little bit more boxy at the toe. The person that got the shoes, they were loving it. So, I mean, it's kind of a preference thing at this point, but I do think the retail pair, it does look better because of the shape and cut. It just does. So let me know, did you guys hit on this shoe? Did you get it when it dropped at the Ma Maniére site? Did you get exclusive access like I did? I wasn't even like thinking about getting this shoe again, and it popped up on my phone. And you know, when you get the exclusive access, if you've ever gotten it before, it pops up on your phone and you're like, oh, what is this? And then you click on it, and then you have like, you're timed on how long you can stare at the shoe. And for a minute there, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna pass on these. And something was like, nah, you know, you want to get these and make the video. So I just grabbed them, even though for me they were expensive. $250. It is kind of justified. Those what is that? The wet cement 4s. Those were like what, $225, and I was asking people if those were worth the price tag, and some were like nope, some were like yes. But $250 for these, is that worth the price tag? I mean, where we're at with Jordans and pricing right now, I would say yes, because of the materials that they use to make these. Ma Maniére, they don't mess around when they make their sneakers. They really have a very custom, bespoke type of feel with their sneakers, and I love that about the brand, and I also love what the brand is about. But that's my video. Let me go ahead and get out of here, guys. I am still sick, as you could tell. I've been sick for like a week. I'm like, what is going on? But I'll catch you in the next video. Peace, love, and light, and stay healthy.